It is girl time here at Married with Comics, and we're going to talk about the titles that are coming out this week and which ones we recommend. Tune in for more details very soon. Hello everyone, I am your host Laura, and this is my new co-host, my daughter Faith. Yes, four-legged daughters totally count. You all saw her in our Greyhound Reactions video. She's just too cute for words, and we are here to talk about the new comic books for the week. Before we get started, of course, have to give you the reminder about the subscriber giveaway. So this is going to be given away at 500 subscribers. We're getting closer to this number. Really appreciate all of your support, so please make sure to continue to like and comment on videos, and if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe, and you would be entered in a chance to win a copy of Non-Stop Spider-Man issue number 1. This is the Ken Lashley variant that is remarked and signed by the artist. It's an incredible comic. Now, the most important title that's coming out this week is Batman Fearstate. Now, Fearstate, of course, will be the last series that James Tynion IV completes. I'm really looking forward to it. The only thing that I'm hesitant about, which I did with the Joker War, is we were subscribed to the Batman run, so we have all the single issues for that, but we did not collect all the spin-off series. In this case, we're subscribed to Nightwing, so we'll definitely be reading those, but for the whole event, I won't be collecting every single kind of offshoot that ties into the storyline. I'll probably grab, just like with the Joker War, I'll probably grab the Saga edition that has all the spin-offs or whatever's appropriate for the tie-ins. I'm just wondering how much of a difference it's going to make when I'm reading the Batman run to not have the tie-ins. We're going to find out. In the meantime, I think it's going to be a great series. Bad Idea Comics. Faith says it right there. Bad Idea Comics are great at marketing, but they're not always great about the titles. The Lot, which I just talked to you all about, is extraordinary. I was incredibly surprised by it. But then you have comics like Whalesville, Rocks and Minerals, where it didn't quite live up to my expectations. So there are 2 titles coming out this week. First one is Pirate Queen, which that one I'm very excited about. So we talked in Man Among Ye about Anne Bonny and Mary Read, which are 2 very famous real-life pirates. So this is a fictitious pirate that we're going to have in the Bad Idea comic. The storyline is that she was spared the noose because she's pregnant, and she has decided that she is going to seek revenge on the British Navy that killed her husband before her baby is born. There's definitely a theme in a lot of Bad Idea comics about revenge. This isn't exactly that different, but it could be really good. I got to see a preview of this comic. The artwork and the writing looked really good, so I'm definitely excited. Monster Squad number 1, on the other hand, I don't think I'm gonna like this one. It is the idea that monster attacks are happening so often that we now need a monster squad to take down all the monsters. Except from what I can see with the preview, it looks like it's going to just be a lot of shoot 'em up, blow 'em up storyline with no character development, just like Tankers. I don't mind that kind of concept or that kind of storyline, it's just not my first choice. So the ongoing series that are going on right now, The Lot is one of those storylines within Bad Idea Comics that I absolutely loved. So issue number 3 comes out this Wednesday, which I'm really excited about. Issue number 4 will drop next month, and that'll be the end of that series. Wonder Girl number 3, I talked to you all about that comic a week or 2 ago, and yet I'm talking about it again because DC is having some pretty major delays when it comes to their releases. They did blame it a little bit on COVID. They said some of it has to do with the ports and getting the comics, printed and ready for publication. So Wonder Girl number 3 has been delayed until this week. The rest of the series has been delayed. Sandman, Lock and Key, Helen Gone, issue number 2 was supposed to be released this week, and that has also been delayed. So there are a lot of really big key comics within DC that have been delayed over the next 3 months. Geiger number 6, which is actually the end of the story arc, is coming out this week. I'm very excited, and I told you all that I was a little weary because I'm like, I knew that this was ending the storyline with issue number 6, but I really didn't want them to end the story itself. So I'm fine with a volume 2, I'm fine with whatever you feel like spinning off, and they did announce that they're going to have a preview in this particular comic that'll be within the Geigerverse. So I'm very excited to find out what they're going to do. Are they going to take a completely different route, or is it going to be a character that we saw in the current Geiger series? That'll be fun. Demon Days Cursed Web #1 is coming out, so this is the Peach Momoko artwork kind of featured storyline. Yes, I do have the first 2 issues of Demon Days. I haven't read them yet, but I have enjoyed the artwork from the previews that I've kind of checked out or as I flipped through the comics very quickly. So I am still on board, but I am hoping now that I have issue #3 that I can kind of knock all of them out together and decide what I think about the storyline. This is actually issue 3 of 5. Spawn 321 is going to be released this week. And normally I grab the Todd McFarlane covers, which I will, but I will say the Mattina cover on this one is gorgeous as well. So now I have to decide whether I'm going to grab just 1 Spawn cover or 2. It's a hard life. Last one on my list for this week is Ultimate Fallout #4. So the prices for this comic have gone absolutely crazy. Why? Because it's the first appearance of Miles Morales as Spider-Man. Once upon a time you could get it for a decent price, but that time definitely has passed. So this is the Facsimile edition, which I'm going to grab. I may eventually someday afford the original print of Ultimate Fallout 4, but that's definitely down the road. In the meantime, I do want to at least have a cover of it, and who knows, I mean, give it another couple years as Miles Morales' popularity continues to rise, that may be worth something. It will probably never rise to the Ultimate Fallout 4 first print, price range, but who knows, maybe it'll be worth a little bit of something. Now, trades, omnibuses, I didn't actually see anything amazing that was coming out this week. For Scott, he's just going to grab Amazing Spider-Man, and then there's a new Red Sonja series that he's going to grab. So the big question for you all this week is, are there any titles that you're excited about that I haven't mentioned? This is Laura and Faith from Married with Comics, and we will see you all again very soon. Have a great day, everyone.